Ene ejisem ni say tap send see yen fa sadere we emma won customers ni titu ene won a wo UK say obetimi a create wo tap send wallet no e wo app no eso se ekoba ne se tap rate no ekostra obetimi a save ska akodu impempenso bi ti say 50,000 Ghana cedis ane 50,000 Ghana cedis na afei wo yin kakra se oba on Ghana mu a obetimi a save ska e wo tap send wallet na so abra unya ohaw bia na tie tap send atre wo mahye akodru UAE Netherlands and Austria tap send na easy fast and secure tap send papa no
everybody check now check it the beat is real don't will make it kill ya get your green select glucometer and check it sugar level check it green select glucometer check it sugar level for check it reselect glucometer. Everybody check now. This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
I know that it has been some long time we came your way like this, but as the saying goes, better be late than never. Of course, we were away, running around the city of Accra and some parts of the central region, all in the name of making sure that our business at Shatta Movement Empire will run smoothly and profitable. And after doing all these things, it is now time for us to come back to continue with what we do here on this platform. This is for us. This is where we also get to connect. This is where we get to be updated so that we are not moved by the lies and the falsehood that people are spreading online, on radio, and on TV. I keep telling you, sometimes the work itself, what is happening behind the scenes, people don't even take time to ask. If they take time to ask, trust me, they would have gotten all the necessary information. So anytime they want to communicate, they will communicate right. But unfortunately, they decide not to always ask. And that has been the problem. Now, you guys are welcome. It is a Monday here on Sammy Flex TV. We are all starting our week this fashion. And I can tell you that everything is fine, everything is well. We just have to do what we have to do, and we are good. My name is Sammy Flex. This is the editorial, and this editorial is much needed, knowing that there are so many people who would even want to know what is happening here and there. So we are good. Let me say thanks to Digital Rasta. He's called Currency, who is in charge of our camera. Richie Flex is the editor director of our shows. And to you, thanks for always keeping faith in us. Somewhere last week, I received a message from one of our favorite women on earth, Jackie Boateng, and she was asking me, Brasami, what is happening? I've not been seeing Showbiz Daily. I said, Madam, it's not me. From Wednesday through to Saturday, it has been back-to-back gigs here and there, but it's for the good of it. So now that all those ones are cleared, till we get busy again, we are here to do the work of God. Let me say thanks to Tap Send. Tap Send is also holding us down. And if you are watching me, you have to be sending money from abroad to Ghana. Remember, one app does it better, and that app is Tap Send. Get this right, and let's shoot. Today's editorial is going to be mainly focused on the just ended opening of the All Africa Games here in Accra. Yes, I want to come speak to people who are ready to listen to the information, the knowledge, and what was supposed to be done. So that anywhere they sit and they hear some people spreading lies, they can tell them that indeed, you are telling lies and the truth we know. So ladies and gentlemen, join me on this journey and let's go. Maybe it can also be seen as a Shatta update because this is going to be strictly from the camp of Shatta movement. Now, I would first want to say thank you to the organizers, to our agents, Fantasy Entertainment, and any other person who made it possible for Shatta movement to appear on that platform. Of course, if you come into Ghana and you want to do your research to know who fits best for such an event, we know which name will come up tops. That one we know. Everybody knows. Some people will not admit it to speak the truth, but everybody knows. If you come in first to do any research or any study about who fits in best for such an occasion, only one person does it, and his name is Shatta Wale. We have seen him do this several times, and we know that he will always do it and get it right same way. So now, let's get into the details proper. When this deal came our way, we were ready, all out, to do it exactly how it was supposed to be done. Deals were signed. In fact, thousands of good dollars were signed and everything started. From about Wednesday, that is the Friday before the show, from Wednesday, meetings upon meetings, WhatsApp groups, it has been back and forth. And remember, when you are going for such a performance, it is not about what you want. It's about what the people are looking for. Because this is not like your ordinary show. This is not your normal show that you are going to do. So you go according to what the people are looking for. You go according to what they have in their books. According to what they want to show. So one of the things that came up was the fact that, one, we were actually supposed to perform for a certain number of minutes. And it was 4 minutes. 4 minutes exactly. You couldn't do more or less. Even in doing preparation for the tape that was used, they call it the medley. In fact, that was how they termed it. Okay, so you prepare a 4-minute medley of Shatta Wale's songs that he would want to perform, because they did not want any DJ to come and do something that would even mess it up. So prepare a medley to them so that they play it from their source. So on the day, it was not our DJ who played from source. And let me say thanks to DJ Ashman. After doing some consultation with some DJs, let me mention them and at least regard them for what they did. DJ Sticker, DJ Wobeti, and our own official DJ who is playing for us now, DJ Foxy. I relied on what DJ Ashman gave me because, yes, it was smooth, and I said, okay, let's go with it. And we finally accepted and relied on that to do it. Even with that, we still had to squeeze some seconds in there, because getting the 4 minutes exactly was making the show, the songs disjointed and not flowing the way we wanted it to flow. So that was done. Presented it to them. As a team, they demanded for some photos that they would use for the backdrop. We provided some of their beautiful shots of Shatta Wale to them as well. And once again, they accepted and they used them. The reason you saw some beautiful photos at the back of the screen while Shatta was performing. Now, there are some frequently asked questions out there that I would want to answer. And maybe with that, it will correct all the misconceptions around. One of them was the fact that people are asking, why did Shatta Wale not use dancers for that performance? Once again, I have posted already on my timeline that we discussed with the people. We had several meetings, discussions on how the performance should be done. We asked that, are we supposed to bring choreographers? Are we supposed to bring dancers? Even anytime we went there to see them rehearse, we saw so many choreographers on the stage. So we thought that, once again, they were going to add some choreographers to Shatta's performance. But they said, every act and how they want it to go. And once again, listen. This performance, like I said earlier, is not how you want it to go. It's about how they want it to go. They said to us plainly that every performance and how they want it to go. One, why do you think they placed Shatta Wale as the first performer to do it right after the president's speech? On the day, there were some co-mininis, some dances here and there, some military display, and that, according to their plan, the president will speak, who is the most important person as much as that day was concerned, and right after, we come to the second most important person on the day. Shatta Wale has been saying this in his songs. If Nana no day, we get command. Of course, on that day, he proved that. Right after the president's speech, Shatta was there. And to the people, they told us that they know who he is. They know what impact and influence he brings on the stage. They know how he can command the stadium. So to his performance, they want it to be solely him. Spotlight on him and solely him alone. Dancers would mean sharing spotlight. Dancers would mean other things would also be focused. But to him, they wanted him alone to share the spotlight and to bring that energy. There was something that they even wanted Shatta to do. That, right? You know, most of these performances, right after performance, they tell you that you are even not supposed to say anything. You are even not supposed to do anything. But to Shatta, because they knew that he was the one starting the show, they told him that right after the show, he should welcome the people. That is why if you watch the show, right after his performance, they gave him an open mic session where he said, "Welcome to Ghana, my motherland. Shatta Wale, I love you." That was the beginning. That was the energy they needed. But yet, you hear some people out there talking, "Hey, why did he not bring dancers? Hey, Ghana people." So you guys think that everybody following Shatta Wale and himself, nobody is so wise enough to think that, okay, such a stage, it could do well with performance, with choreographers or dancers. In 2016, when he performed at CAF event, I think somewhere in Nigeria, we saw how it was done. Once again, based on the producers of the show, they agreed that this is how it should be done. And it was done perfectly. So don't be looking too wise. Don't be seeing yourself as you have all the knowledge in this world to think that, oh, so the team did not know that Shatta Wale himself did not know that he was supposed to perform with dancers. That was not to be allowed, according to the producers of the show. One, I've heard some people even talking about his choice of songs. Hey, once again, Shatta Wale has thousands of songs. In fact, one of the difficult things to do is to do Shatta Wale's playlist for a show. That's one of the difficult things to do Shatta Wale's playlist for a show. Because he has thousands of songs. And he's supposed to perform for maybe 30 minutes. This particular one, if you are using this particular one as a case study, he was supposed to perform for just 4 minutes. Perform for just 4 minutes. And again, the people told us that they want his most popular songs. The songs that will bring that kind of uproar on the stage. The songs that will bring the applause they are looking for, because they needed that big bang opening or that big bang opening. The only person in Ghana who could do that for them was Shatta Wale. And in performing On God, in performing My Level, in performing Ayo, what do you want to say again? I heard some people on radio saying, oh, and even his song selections. What do you want him to do again? On God. Which Shatta Wale song is popular than On God? My Level. Ayo. What again do you want to hear? That one people have problem. Do you know at a point, in helping to make the selection go, I even thought that we could add one of the new songs on the album, preferably Real Life. But anytime we do that, it is either we were running out of time or the performance was becoming too short and that it will not even make sense. And again, because we were not satisfying ourselves, in fact, if we were supposed to satisfy ourselves, what we will do is we will promote Real Life, because at the end of the day, after the performance, we've seen how it is. And to us, these songs fit in best than any other song. And the reaction from the audience was clear that these songs were best. So nobody should tell anybody that the songs in there were not right. You don't know. Just relax. And again, let me say this before I continue with the point. Sometimes it hurts me why media people, Shatta Wale has employed Sammy Flex to work with, who is very close to you guys, and that instead of you to just put a call to find out this and that, it is so difficult for you guys to do, but rather, you'd want to sit on radio, TV, online, and spew out lies and sometimes ignorant point of views. Yes, because if you didn't know what we were doing and you say it was bad, you are being ignorant there because you didn't know. You didn't have knowledge. You were being ignorant. You didn't know, but you want to condemn it. You didn't know, but you want to condemn it. In this industry, there are two people who have called me to ask about how the performance was coordinated. I'll mention Robert Clark of Chatter House. the spokesperson or the PRO for Shatta House, Robert Clark, has called me. Oh, Sammy, so how? Because he is also a dancer. He crusades for dancers in Ghana. So I'm sure he also wanted some dancers to have some spotlight. So he called. Then after taking him through the process, said, oh, wow, that was very strict. Then he agreed. Then let me also give mention to Onia FM's presenter, Nana Kwame Jan, who does the entertainment show. He also called me on radio. Okay, Sammy, so how was the show like? Then I explained, I took him through the process. He also said, wow, Sammy Flex is always available to the people. Yet, because people have their own ulterior motives, they won't even call, so he shared what is right with them. They rather sit and share the lies, the falsehood. So they also get some people to believe. As much as we also live, we always make sure that when you tell a lie, we come out and tell the people you told a lie. Now, let's even go on to costume. And once again, these are some of the things that shows how genius Shatta Wale is. On the day, the people gave us restrictions on some colors we could wear. We were not supposed to do anything black, anything yellow, anything white and anything green. These three colors were restricted for us. So Shatta could not wear anything black. He could not wear anything white. He could not wear anything green. And as a genius as he is, knowing what platform he was going to present, knowing the fact that he was supposed to market Ghana, knowing the fact that on such a stage, if you are put there from Ghana, it means you are representing Ghana as an ambassador, as its cultural ambassador, he decided that, Sammy, get some rich kente, get some kinship something. Let's represent us. Let's represent Ghana. At least if there is something that Ghana is noted for, it's about its rich cultural values. And to put on kente marks one of the rich cultural values. He got his kente. He got his the king's cap or king's hat or however you want to call it. And he looked kingly. He performed on God as the first song. And of course, performing on God represents his kingship. God, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. And him being the dance hall king or the music king in Ghana, he came kingly like that. So when I saw people talking about, wow, Shatta Wale's kente, Shatta Wale's entrance, Shatta Wale's this, I said, yes, this is what artists do to always be in the news. It's not about what someone wants to be done on. And Shatta Wale always wants to stay original. Sometimes there are some costumes you give him and say, oh, I don't want to look like this guy. I don't want to look like this man. I don't want to look like this music. No, he wants to be him. At every point he'll tell you something, I don't want to look like somebody. I want to be me. So to him, he decides how he goes. And that idea, I asked him, where did you get this kente? He said, it was God. So he woke up and whilst he was thinking about how to appear and how to make things happen, he decided that let's go this way. And it was beautiful. Once again, in talking about this kente, I've heard some people on radio saying because of the kente, he was restricted. Hey, Charlie. Sometimes when you hear some of these things, it makes you wonder, like restricted how? So Shatta Wale did not know that when he put on kente, he wouldn't be able to do some things like he didn't know. So Shatta Wale wanted to jump and run, and he put on kente. Hey, Charlie. Sometimes it's a problem. Sometimes it's really a problem. Gentleman knew exactly what he was going to do. This was not the show that Shatta was going to do the jumping thing like what we did at the YFM show and what we did in Winnipeg over the weekend. I'll be coming to talk about those ones later. No, that was not the show. In fact, the people who coordinated the show, they did not want so much noise with this show. They even told us, oh, let's start slow and build. It was one of the things they said in one of the meetings, that they don't want so much noise. No, they said let's start slow. They say let's build up slow. Those who have been attending Shatta Wale's concerts, On God has been the last song that has been playing, but for the first time we played it first to start the show, all because that was how they wanted it to go. Start slow and let it climb. That in the meeting. That was how they told us. Because there's not a concert. There's an opening that needs some kind of bars around it. So they told us, let's start slow and let it go up like that. Reason On God, My Level, and Ayo, which is hard to close it. And Shatta knew exactly what he was doing. Like, who is even going to ask Shatta to jump? Like, who? There are some shows that we've gone to have told him, oh, bro, this show, don't stress. Let's handle it this way. Let's have a party. Or before I knew, he's jumping, shouting, and all over. So you don't tell him how he should even behave when he's on the stage. The energy, the responses will tell him how he should behave in himself. So he decided to go that way. First song bank, second song bank, the third song he decided to come forward because he was even given restrictions on where he should go to. Yes, you saw the stage big, but to him as the performer, he was not supposed to utilize all the stage. That is what you didn't know. As the performer, he was not supposed to utilize all this stage. He had his marked area to perform because the production had all their cameras at a certain direction. So if you go here and you go there, you are going to be out of shot. You are going to be out of camera. He was supposed to perform at a certain range or radius on the stage. Yet, some people say that, oh, the stage was too big and he couldn't. How do you want him to do? Run 100 meters and 200 meters or baton on the stage? Ask and you shall be told. Don't be speaking like you know everything and be speaking out of ignorance. Ask and you'll be told. Later, when we even saw King Promise wore black and white, we saw the South African artist Imfela also wearing white. We saw some people wearing the off colors that they told us we were not supposed to wear. I was even sure that, but we were told not to wear black. But later, I came to understand that, oh, okay, maybe to them, they wanted everybody's set to be different. So you don't come wearing black, another person wearing black, and before you know, everybody on the night wore black. So later I got to understand that, okay, it was not as if it was going to destroy something, but because they wanted everybody's set to be different. So if you realize, apart from Shatta, the rest of the people also came with dancers. So if Shatta had also performed with dancers, it means all the people who came on the stage performed with dancers. Even Uncle Butela, I wouldn't call the people he performed as dancers because they knew the energy that he was bringing. He's sitting in a wheelchair to perform. That's why they wanted some people to model behind him, as in people who were modeling some of our rich traditional clothes and textiles on the stage, just to supplement what he was doing because he was performing, he was singing high life. So those people dressed like that on the stage was cool. And that was fine. There are so many things that people did not know with this performance. Yet, they are out there speaking all kind of ignorance talks, and it hurts me that, oh, but you can ask. Like you can know. If you want to know, you will know easily. Just call and ask. You'll be told, than making it look like we did not know what we were doing and you knew everything. Meanwhile, you did not know. You don't know. How we were supposed to even walk from our dressing room under the stands to walk to the field, all those things were coordinated. You move from one space to one space, someone is picking you. From one space to another space, another person is picking you. So those who watch videos, when people recorded, they realized that when we all followed him to that space, we had to leave because at that place we were restricted. We couldn't go further. And it was like that. Everything was timely and calculated. You couldn't do what you want to do. And to them, they were satisfied. When we finished, come and see the applause they gave to us because, yeah, we gave them the energy. Even when fans saw Shatta Wale walking alone, the stadium got erupted. When they saw him walking from his dressing room to the pitch crowd, come and see, all over the place, then they even knew that, yeah, this is the opening we are looking for. Finished, and it was like that, liveliness throughout. Yet, there are some people who are here doing this and that. There were some of the time that personally I had to go, they took me through the process. So I would go and let him know because there were so many people at the stadium all the time. So he couldn't have come several times. So one of the days I went there myself, went through the process. They took me through the process. As in when he comes, he will stand here, he will go to this level, he can't go here, he can't do that, he can perform at this stage, he can't go. They took me through all those processes before I sent all these details to him. Yet, once again, someone thinks that Shatta Wale did not know what he was doing. Guys, sometimes we have to be careful who we listen to. Yes, because people have ulterior motives. To them, they always want to sound different. They always want to sound like they know, but they might not know. The All Africa Games performance, to the organizers, to the show producers, it was one of the best opening that they could get. Exactly the feeling they wanted. That was what they got. Exactly the response and the magic they wanted. That was what they got. Shatta coming in, that kente thing, deciding to sell Ghana as an ambassador of cultural activities here in Ghana as a musician. He won the hearts of many. There are so many people who are surprised, like, wow, first time see Shatta like that. First time, yes, this is him. He always wants to be different. He always wants to do it his way. And to me, I am so satisfied. As a manager of the firm, of the company, Shatta Movement Empire, I'm so satisfied that whatever we decided to do, we're able to do it. Of course, the money is resting in our account. Whatever you want to say, that is out for you. Do whatever you want to do. But to us, we are satisfied. Whatever we signed to on paper to do, we're able to do it right, and that is all. You couldn't have done what you wanted, and the next day you say, oh, they are taking Shatta Wale to court because when he was asked not to do this, he did it. When he was asked not to step here, he stepped here. So we are taking him on, and you still sit on radio to say it. Shatta Wale is not disciplined. Shatta Wale is in discipline. Yes, that one we come and talk about it. We thank God to Shatta Movement fans. We saw how you guys were elated, sharing, supporting, because without you, there is no Shatta Movement. And we pray that more deals like this will be coming our way, and we'll continue to make you guys proud. If you have any question about activities of Shatta Movement Empire, don't rush to go there to speak their lies. Reach out to us. At least I'm always available to friends in the media, to even fans, to everybody who wants to know. You can get the right information to share, and with that, we'll be fine. I think these are some of the issues that have been around, and it is just right that we come back to talk about it so that everybody knows what is good and what is right. My name is Sammy Flex. Thanks for watching. Share with someone. Tell the person to ignore the lies. Get the facts here. And with that, you are good to go. I'll see you when I see you. Subscribe to us. Let's do more showbiz and beyond. In my next videos, I'll be talking about YFM area code. I'll be talking about Winneba. Winneba was fired. Damn. You have more to watch from here. I'll see you when I see you. We're out of here. Bye-bye.